Hi everyone, welcome back to the Spooky Collectible Zone. I hope everyone is having a spooky day so far and that you guys are excited because today is New Release Tuesday and I'm sure most of you know what movie came out today. I just got it in the mail today because I pre-ordered it, so I'm really excited to finally have this in my collection, and it's Scream 6, the Blu-ray edition. And I really like the slipcover on this edition, which is why I preferred this edition over the 4K, because I like the cover art better for the Blu-ray than the 4K this time around. But I'm really excited to have this in my collection. I liked this movie way better than Scream 5. Well, they don't call it Scream 5, but you know which one, the last one, the one that's just called Scream, but we all know it's Scream 5. But I enjoyed this one a lot more than that one, and I'm really happy they didn't kill any main characters off in this one. Like, I think the reason I didn't really like the last Scream was because they killed Dewey, which is my favorite. So I was really disappointed with that, but I'm really glad they didn't kill anyone off in this one, because that would have been messed up, because you don't mess with the OGs. But yes, so I'm just gonna do a quick unboxing of this one today, and I'm gonna show you some other Scream movies that I have in my collection. So let's get right into it. So this is the cover art, and I'm really happy they brought Kirby back. She was one of my favorite characters in Scream 4. And I really like how this one took place in New York. I thought that was pretty cool. So there's that. Okay, so I got the clear plastic wrap off of this, and I'm just really happy with this cover art. I think it's really cool. I like how they included most of the characters in the cover art, and then Ghostface is right there and right there. And the inside, it's just a plain blue disc, but that's okay. I still like it because of this cover art, but it would have been very cool if they would have put this cover art on the disc. But I noticed nowadays they don't really put a lot of cover art on the disc for Blu-rays, I've noticed, which is totally fine, but it would have been pretty neat to have this on here. But even for the last Scream that came out, I believe it was still just a blue disc also. But yes, I'm really excited to have this in my collection, and I'm glad it came right on time. I am a sucker for slipcovers. I do like when they include a slipcover. And one of the cool things about this is that right here it says there's over an hour of terrifying behind the scenes content, which I'm excited about, because when it came out in the theater they didn't show behind the scenes content, but now on the actual physical disc they have that as a bonus, so I'm really excited to check that out. So let me know if you guys picked this up for release day, or if you're planning to pick it up. I recommend adding it to your collection, especially if you're a fan of scary movies and Ghostface. This was a really good movie in my opinion, and I do recommend it. So there we have this, and then I was also going to show you the other Blu-rays I have of Scream in my collection. Just since I'm showing the new Scream, I might as well include these ones. So I have the Scream 3 movie collection with the original Scream, Scream 2, and Scream 3. And the cool thing about this pack is that it also comes with Still Screaming, the Ultimate Scary Movie Retrospective, and Scream the Inside Story. So it has a lot of bonus content, which I really am a fan of, and I like that they included that in here. So the inside, I believe, are also just blue discs. Yes, so here's the first Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, and here's the bonus content, Still Screaming and Scream the Inside Story. I do recommend adding this to your collection if you don't have it already, even if you have the Scream movies on separate Blu-rays, because it is cool to have that bonus content in my opinion. So yes, these are the first 3 Scream movies. And then I really like Scream 4. I know some people didn't like it, but this was actually one of my favorite movies. When it first came out in 2011, I remember I was really excited to buy this and add it to my collection. So here's Scream 4. And there's Kirby again. Like I said, I'm really happy they brought her back. She's a really cool character. Okay, so here's the disc for Scream 4. See how they included Ghostface on the disc? I really like that. And I think that's cool that they actually included some of the cover art on this specific disc. So that's pretty cool. And then Scream 5, or Scream as they call it. This is the 4K Ultra HD one, and I really like the cover for this one also, which is why I chose the 4K for this release, and the other one the newest one I chose just the Blu-ray because I like that cover more than the 4K for the new release. And I really like that logo right there. So yes, there's that one. But I was not happy with this movie because they killed off Dewey, which was my favorite character. So I was kind of disappointed with this one. But this one also includes killer bonus content and deleted scenes. So that was pretty cool to see some deleted scenes from this one. And then real quick, I'm just going to show you. Before I started getting Blu-rays, I had DVDs. So when Scream 4 came out, I was really excited to get it, and I remember I got it on the release date from Walmart back in the day, and I really liked this cover. I don't know if you could really see, but oh yeah, you could see. It's like a chrome looking finish to the Ghostface mask, which is a really nice touch, especially when the light hits it. But yeah, this is just a DVD version. But I still keep my DVDs because even if I have the Blu-ray, I still like having the DVD. I mean, I won't buy a DVD and a Blu-ray at the same time, but if it's part of my old collection, I'm going to keep my DVDs. But yeah, so Scream 4, this disc is just a plain disc. It doesn't have the art like the Blu-ray one does for Scream 4. But this movie has been watched a lot. I remember when I first got it, I think I watched it like 5 times in a row. So there's that. And then one of my favorite items in my collection is the Ultimate Scream Collection DVD set. And this is a box set. And I actually found this at the thrift store a few years back, and I was so happy to find it there. I believe it was only like $8, and I thought that was such a deal, and I was so happy to find this at a thrift store. I remember when I seen it, my mouth was like, what? But it comes with this nice little cover, little slip cover, sorry. And this is the front, but the cool thing is you could switch it the other way around, and if you want, you could display it. Sorry, let me fix this. You could display it with Ghostface peeking out like that, or the way I had it, you could display it with Sydney peeking out, which I think is really neat that they added that touch to it. So this is just a box set of Scream 1, Scream 2, and Scream 3, and it also includes Scream exclusive bonus DVD and DVD ROM. So this is an old set, but it's really cool that it comes with all of these, and it comes in a nice little box set. I really do like that. And just real quick, I'll go show you these real quick. So this is the Scream exclusive bonus content, and I like how it has Sydney on the front, and then it has this on the back, and then it also comes with this nice little booklet that has a bunch of, here, let me show you real quick. I'm just gonna show you, flip through it really quick. It has a bunch of information about the movie, sorry, and it has just basically like the plot of each movie and some cool pictures. There's Drew Barrymore right there in the famous iconic scene. Let me show you. Here's some more pictures. I like how they did this though. It has some cool pictures. Sorry, I'm trying to show you them. There's Gail. So yeah, it's just a cool little collector booklet. And then Scream 3, and it's the Dimension Collector Series. So all of these have some bonus content on them as well, which is pretty neat. Scream 2. And then the best Scream in my opinion, the original Scream. I love that cover. That's like the coolest cover, and it brings back so many cool memories. So there it is. So one cool thing about the box set of the Scream movies is that each movie, it comes with like the little movie poster, which is really cool. You could take that out and even display it if you wanted to. And it's cool because they all come with that. Let me show you really quick. So Scream 3 right there. Scream 2. And it's cool because it's like a pretty nice size, and it's like pretty thick paper. So I like how that's included. You could even like frame them if you wanted to. And then the original Scream right there. So I really do enjoy that. And real quick, since I'm talking about Scream stuff, I do have a couple VHS tapes of Scream, and I also found these at the thrift store. Not the same time as the box set, but I wanted to include it really quick because Scream is an awesome movie, and it is Scream release day, so I do have Scream 3 on VHS, but it's packed away somewhere and I couldn't find it. So these ones were on my shelf, so they were easier to get. And all of these were 99 cents each at the thrift store, and I did find them at different times. I do like looking at the VHS tapes at the thrift store just in case there's ever any scary movies. And I got lucky when I found those 3 different times, because sometimes it's hard to find scary movies on VHS. But I have gotten lucky, so I'm pretty happy about that. So I found this one first, and the crazy thing is I had found another one like 4 months after that. So this is the limited edition blue variant of the original Scream with Drew Barrymore on the cover. But funny story, when I first found this, I had seen it like this because at the thrift store they were displayed. I didn't find these at the same time, but as an example, they were displayed like this. So when I seen it, I just seen the title Scream, and I was like, oh cool, so it's probably just the, you know, the original cover art of Scream. I didn't really think anything of it until I actually went and picked it up, and then I noticed it was a blue variant. And it was right at the checkout stand. They had like a bunch of VHS tapes. And when I had picked it up and I noticed it was a blue variant, my mouth dropped. I was like really, really happy to find this. And for only 99 cents, that's awesome. So I was really happy. So if you guys are ever at the thrift store, always double check. Even if you see something that's like this, or even like you just see part of it. Like, most of you know that M, how it looks for Scream. Always make sure to look, because you never know. It might be like a special variant or something, because I didn't think it was until I actually picked it up and like turned it over, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. So about 4 months after that, I found another version that's the same, but this one's has a little bit more tear on it, wear and tear, you know, over the years. But I was really happy to find these there, very happy to find these there. And I also found this at a thrift store, but this was at a different time. So all of those, well, the other two I found different times too. So the third time I went to the thrift store, I found this one, and this is the original cover art of Scream. I actually have it on my shirt right here. But the cool thing about this one is it's still sealed, like factory sealed. It's never ever been opened. And some people will just keep the clear plastic on there, you know, so when they pull the tape out. But this one is literally like sealed still. And I found this at the thrift store for only 99 cents. And I couldn't believe it, because it's really cool to find a VHS tape from the 90s that is still sealed and has never been opened. Especially an iconic one like Scream. And the crazy thing is, it still has the original price tag on here from when it first was being sold, and it was $16.99 compared to $19.99 at the time it was at the original store. But I got this for 99 cents, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection. I'm never gonna open this one. It's just gonna be a display item that's still sealed. But yeah, so I thought I'd share those real quick. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to the Spooky Collectible Zone. Also, I have a little small giveaway. It's nothing big, but this also came in the mail, and I wanted to give away the digital code for this movie, Megan. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you haven't, I do recommend it. It is a unique movie, and I enjoyed it. I watched it twice when it first came out, and I thought it was a pretty unique movie. I liked it. It's not the best scary movie by all means, but it's pretty good for what it is. But the cool thing is, this comes with the unrated version and the theater version. So on the digital code, you'll be able to have both versions and see the difference, because there is some different content on the unrated version compared to the theater version. I think the unrated version is a little more bloody and like brutal than the theater version. But I wanted to give away the digital code, so all you have to do to win it is comment below what your favorite scary movie is of all time and why. So that's all you have to do. You just have to comment what your favorite scary movie is and why it's your favorite scary movie, and I will pick a winner at random in 2 days. So I will message and get in contact with the winner on Thursday around 9 p.m. PST time. So if you're interested and want the digital code, just comment below and you might be the lucky winner.